Hey guys, today we're doing a move called the pen twirl. There it is. There is the reverse version, and here is a slow-mo. All right, guys, I love this move. This move is a really fun lesson in how a stupid move, this move, you can actually turn it into a really cool looking move just by moving your fingers in a unique way. So let's get started on this tutorial. I'm going to start this in an interesting way. I'm going to get you to find the balance point of your knife. So a fun and cool way to do that is just to make a peace sign with your fingers here, and you're going to put the pivots on your index finger and your middle finger wherever else it goes on the handle. And all you're going to do is just going to bring your fingers together, all right? And wherever they meet, right in the middle of the handle there, that's going to be the balance point. All right, so you can test it if you want. You can just place your finger there and it will balance. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the underside of the balance point there. All right, so your middle finger's on the underside of the balance point. I'm going to take my other fingers, I'm going to wrap them around, and I'm just going to hang onto the knife like I would if I was going to, I don't know, cut some bread or something, kind of like in a weird grip with my thumb on the top here. Okay, so now that I've got this grip, what I want to do, right, is I want to go from this grip to a reverse grip. And so the way I'm going to do that, again, middle finger on the balance point, thumb's on the top. I'm going to take my index finger here and I'm going to place it over top. So my my middle finger is on the balance point. My index finger is just a little bit above the balance point here. All right. And what you can do, of course, is you can just push with your index finger like so. You can put your thumb on the underside of the handle. You can take your bottom three fingers and put them around the handle like so, and you've got it in the reverse grip. And so what that looks like is that first kind of stupid looking move I showed you, where you just take your index, put it in the front, you push, your thumb goes underneath, you take your three fingers and wrap them around like so, and you're in the reverse grip. Something like this. All right, but now that looks kind of stupid, right? So let's make this look cool. Okay, so you've got your middle finger on the balance point, your index finger in front of the handles, and what you're going to do is you're going to begin this move by taking the tip of the blade, which is kind of pointing away from you. Right now my knife is kind of lying flat, right? So the floor is down there, the knife is kind of lying flat. I'm going to take the tip of the blade and I'm going to point it towards my face, right? So imagine my eyeball, imagine your eyeball is right here. All right, so I'm going to point it right at my eyeball, just like so. Okay, so once again, middle finger underneath, index finger on the top, tip of the blade right towards my face. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my middle finger here. So my middle finger and index are pinching. And I'm going to push with my middle finger and push with my index finger to rotate the knife forward. So now the blade is pointing towards my stomach, right? So my belly button's right here, right there. Okay, so once again, index in front, blade towards your eyeballs, push forward and around, and the blade is now towards my stomach. So my other three fingers, doesn't really matter what they're doing. Okay, so if you get that right, it'll look something just like that. Pretty straightforward. Okay, now you're going to add a little middle part in between there. So same thing, blade towards the eyeballs, and now what you're going to do is you're going to go point the blade towards the right. Okay, so you're going to go face, you're going to point the blade towards the right. You can even use your offhand to help you with this. And then you're going to point it towards your stomach. Okay, so face, right, stomach. And this is going to be kind of hard to do slowly, but if you make it quick, face, right, stomach, you can kind of start to see this circular motion happening, which is exactly what I promised. Okay, so there you go. Face, right, stomach, bam, there you go. Now, as you can see, once you get towards the point where you're pointing towards your stomach, all you got to do is you're going to take your thumb, put it on top of the handles, and you can take your bottom three fingers, wrap them around, and you are in the reverse grip. So very simple, right? Middle finger on the balance point, index in front, point towards your face, point it towards the right, point it towards your stomach, thumb on top, four fingers around. To go back is the exact same thing. All you got to do is find the balance point again with your middle finger, Again, I'll explain why I guess why we're using the balance point. It just makes the motion more fluid. If you think about it, if you're way down here, there's all this weight, and all that weight makes it much less fluid. So if you're at the balance point, it makes it so it's much easier to manipulate things. So yeah, that's why we're doing that. Anyways, balance point, the knife's upside down now, index in front. You're going to point the end of the handles towards your face, the end of the handles towards the right, the end of the handles towards your stomach, thumb on top, 4 fingers around, and you're done. Right? And that is, whoa, that is the move as promised. There you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked that one. Peace.